You are live. Let's see if it lets us be live. All right, friends. I'm super excited you guys are here. Happy. Hey, you're followed Tyrone Higgins. Joining from the post. Hey, Tyrone Higgins. How's it going, friend? Happy Saturday, friends. I hope that's the mindset that you guys are entering this day full of limitless opportunities and possibilities with. That mindset that I can win towards my goals, that I can win towards my dreams. The most important, I can win towards the things I'm looking to achieve today. I hope that's the mindset that you're entering this day with. Happy Saturday. Where you guys are from? Where you at? How has your week been so far? Super excited you guys are here, but most importantly, I'm super excited for the opportunity that you could be anywhere, and you may be hanging out with me right now. And today, friends, I want to talk about getting back to what truly matters again. I think that's an important thing when it comes to your goals, when it comes to your dreams, when it comes to those things that you're looking to achieve this year. It's about getting back to what truly matters. I want to give you a framework today to kind of help us stay in that direction, right? About what matters again. Because I think maybe you found yourself when it comes to mattering, you're thinking about your job, maybe you're thinking about your relationships, maybe it's your fitness, your health. Maybe when it comes to what really matters, you focus on the things that are outside of you. But I want you to understand this today when it comes to your goals. Hey, what's up, Tyrone Higgins? Thank you for the live. Thank you for the likes, Tyrone. I appreciate it. When it comes to what truly matters, I need you to realize that you matter. I want you to hear this today. When it comes to what truly matters, getting back to what truly matters, I need you to understand what truly matters is you. And maybe when it comes to this year, that was something you questioned. You questioned if you mattered. You questioned if you were. You questioned if you should be the priority. But at this point of the year, as we step over, I believe, over that halfway point, I want you to understand that it's time to make you the priority. I want you to hear that again, that it's time to make you the priority when it comes to your goals. It's time to make you the priority when it comes to your dreams. It's time to make you the priority when it comes to those things that you're looking to achieve this year. And I think maybe, like me in many places, you lost that. You made everything else the priority. So when it comes to your goals, when it comes to your dreams, you're feeling behind because you never put you first. But I want to be the day where that changes. Because I think many times when it comes to change, especially change in our lives, hey, Holly, how's it going, friend? Holly K. Wood, how are you, friend? Thank you for joining. But I think many times when it comes to looking for change in our lives, we're putting ourselves last. And today I want this to be your reminder that it's time to put yourself first when it comes to your goals. Put yourself first when it comes to your dreams, but push yourself first when it comes to those things you're looking to achieve. Because if not you, then who? That really hit me hard there. I think we set these goals for ourselves and we limit ourselves. But I want you to understand when it comes to your goals, if not you, then who will do it? And when you take that if not you, then who mindset when it comes to your goals and your dreams, those things you're looking to achieve, I think it starts to put the pressure back on you're the only one that can make those things happen. I need you to hear that when it comes to those goals and those things you're looking to achieve in your life. If not you, then who? Who will be the person that moves that needle forward? Who will be the person that changes the direction of your life? Who will be that person if not you? If you don't do it, who will do it for you? Now, I think us are looking outside of ourselves and hoping that these things outside of us are a priority. But I need you to understand that today, that if you're looking to make it happen, you're going to have to make it happen. I hope you feel that pressure. I hope you feel that power, but I hope you feel that honor. That if you're making to make this year a different year, it's going to be up to you. That if you're making to make this, hey, I will shout you out. I just don't know how to pronounce it the exact way. But I want you to hear that today. That you matter. And maybe you might be questioning that. But thank you so much for all the support you do on my post, man. I appreciate you more than you know. So yes, thank you. You were awesome. But I want you today that you, if I want to get you here for a second, I need you to understand that you matter. That you're thank you so much, friend. I appreciate you. I appreciate you for the support. But I need you to understand that you matter. And it's time to get back to you again. your goals, your dreams, those things you're looking to achieve, it's time to get back to what truly matters. And I need you to understand that when I talk about what truly matters, you, yes, you matter. You, yay, yo, come on from Fernandez. Hey, how's it going? Yomiko. Am I saying that right? Glad you're here, friend. Appreciate you being here, Miko. Glad you're here. Holly, how's it going, friend? Glad you're here. But yes, I need you to understand that you matter a lot. Yes. Yes, you matter. Hey, how's it going, friend? Welcome live. Glad you're here. Hope you had an amazing Saturday. Glad you're here on my live. Hopefully you are finding some value from this, because I need you to know that you're valuable. And maybe that's something you questioned this year. You questioned your worth. You questioned if your mission truly mattered. But I need this to be your reminder. If not you, then who? Who will carry the torch of your dream if not you? Hey, you're so kind. I'm glad you're here. Stars nonsense. Glad you're here, friend. Glad you're here. But I need you to understand that you matter. And if that's one thing that you take from me, you being here, I need you to understand that you step into that power, that you matter, that your mission matters, that your dream matters. And hey, AJ, glad you're here, friend. But I need you to understand this, that we can't, as a collective whole in this world, we can't move forward without you. And I hope that empowers you to realize that the vision that you have matters. And maybe you questioned that. Maybe you questioned your purpose. Maybe you questioned if you can truly make an impact. And I want this to be your reminder, AJ, that yes, you can. Oh, thank you so much for the sub. I appreciate it. Thank you so much for the sub. I appreciate the sub. Man, I thank you so much for the sub. I appreciate it, man. That's my goal. So first, hopefully get to 1,000 one day. But hey, I know it's one moment at a time. So I appreciate it. Thank you so much for the sub, man. I really appreciate it. W's in the chat for my friend Yomiko for the Fernandez for the sub. Thank you so much for the sub, friend. I appreciate that. You didn't have to. I appreciate you coming on here, showing some love, and I hope finding some value. I hope to be that person for you if I had that honor, that person that brings that motivation. That's kind of what the content I bring. I try to bring motivation, inspiration. I try to go live, and I'd love to be that accountability partner for you to realize that you matter, just as you are. But most importantly, that, hey, Jess Max, welcome to live. Glad you're here, friend. I hope you had an amazing Saturday. We're talking about moving that needle forward. Now, when it comes to really making ourselves a priority, I want you to think about clarity. When it comes to your goals, when it comes to your visions, when it comes to making this the year that things are different, how can we be more clear on what truly matters? Now that we realize that the priority when it comes to our lives. Why am I bald? Because I cut my hair that way. That's why. I just shaved it off. I figured, you know what? I didn't want to have to do my hair every day, so I just cut the thing off. But yes, thank you for sharing and shouting it out, man. Thank you so much for shouting it out. Yes, guys, sub. Listen to my friend. Sub it up. There. Be a part of my YouTube journey as well. Thank you so much. But yes, realize that you matter. And now that we're talking about, let's try to set a clear direction for our life. Let's try to set the direction for our lives. Now, if we're looking to move forward with clarity, we're going to have to look at that goal. And I think the greatest thing that ever, I invested in a coach. And my classmate is bullying me for being bald. Oh, man, well, I'm sorry about that. He doesn't know that you're more efficient than he is, But, I mean, everybody, where are you from? I'm from Texas. Austin, Texas. Yeehaw. Big city. I wish we rode horses. Most people I tell them from Texas are like, do you ride horses? I'm like, no, I don't. I wish. I've never ridden a horse, but I would love to. But yes, all your classmates, sorry to hear that, friend. I'm sorry to hear that your classmates bullied. I think, really when I realized that bullying is really a reflection, it's not a reflection of you. It's usually a reflection of other people's insecurities. So they're just escaping you. They're putting their insecurities on you. So there's something in them that they see in you. They're like, you know what, I would, not like that because you're bald. But, if you enjoy it, don't let anybody else pull you down for being who you are. I think that's the greatest gift you can give yourself, is showing yourself love first and let everybody else follow that suit. But yes, when it comes to our goals, I want to have that clear direction. Let's try to find that clear direction for our lives. And how can we set that intention? I think the greatest thing my coach ever taught me was thinking with the end in mind. So I want you to think about the greatest vision you can have in your life. Yumiko, I want you to think about the greatest vision you can have. And I want you to put any limits on yourself when it comes to your goal. I want you to think about that. And I want you to think about your goal right now, because I know how most of us think. I want you to think about that goal, that vision you have for your life, that maybe that mindset, how you would feel. I want you to think about that feeling. How would it feel with that goal in mind? I want you to really think about your goals, your dreams, those visions, even those things, those tiny things you haven't even told anybody about because you feel so embarrassed because you don't want them to be that big. I want you to think that big. And now I want you to go bigger. I want you to go bigger past that vision, past those fears, past those doubts, past those unbelief. I need you to think bigger today. That's where I want you to go. I need you to go bigger today. Bigger. Think bigger. Bigger. And now we're going to build from there. Now that we have this massive vision for our lives, right? We set those goals, we set those intentions. Now that we can start thinking about how we feel, that we feel the joy of just having that vision be a reality. I hope that vision gives you joy. It gives you maybe that peace of mind when it comes to your finances. Maybe it's that picture of that amazing relationship with somebody you just truly value and values you, right? Now that we've pictured that, how do we build from there? I need you to hear that today. How do we build from there? Build from that place of support. Build that vision. I think the greatest thing my coach ever taught me was really building from there. Building from a place where my vision is already real. I think the greatest way he told me is that to reverse engineer. So I think many times when we know what we want, but we don't start with the end in mind. We're starting at the soil, but we're not starting from the plant. See, the soil is built through the seed, but I'm talking about when we want the rose bush, we want to know what corner of the garden is going to be in already, right? We're not just hoping, wishing, dreaming by planting the seed, but we're pushing forward with a direction of knowing that, hey, I'm going to set this intention. If I'm going to keep showing up, if I believe that this is going to be the year that things change for me, I'm going to start with that end in mind. I'm going to have clarity in that direction, right? Clarity. Sorry, friends. Let me just make sure. And I'll be fine once I get it. I'll be good. So I know everything shining on it's gonna be good. Yeah. Once I get it. Tell me what you know about me. Tell me what you know now. Oh, sweet. That looks pretty cool. Yes, I know everything is shining. Oh, yeah. I'll be fine once I get it. I'll be good. Na, 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 na. All right, friends. I'm super excited you guys are here. I'll be fine once I get it. I'll be good. Everything shining, always gonna be gold. Yeah. Once I get it, I'll be good. Sorry. Happiness. All right, friends. I'm super excited you guys are here. We're gonna have some fun today. My goal here is to give you guys some knowledge today, right? Let's get some knowledge, let's get some grace, let's get some intentionality behind this live here. Trying to get better live. So hey, love to know where you're from, where you're at. Let's get a chat here. Love to know maybe some things you guys are working on. When it comes to your goals and your dreams, what is the direction you're looking to get your life in? Right? I want you to hear that today. If you could be have more clarity in your life, where would you want to be more when it comes to your goals and your dreams? What are you looking for more clarity when it comes to your life? What are you looking for more clarity in? Your finances, your relationship, your friendships. So what are we looking for here when it comes to clarity, when it comes to that direct lives? I want you to hear this today because that can change. And maybe you find yourself, this is it for me, Sam. Things can't change for me. This is as good as it's going to get for me. What's up, friends? So, hey, you guys, I'm super excited to get here. I want to talk about the lie we've all been taught. I want to talk about that. I want to talk about the 3 lies that you've been told. 3 lies. That's what we're going to talk about here. We're going to talk about the 3 lies. I'm going to give you a framework. And the framework is L-I-I. The lie. I want to talk about the lie today. The lie we've all accepted. The lie when it comes to your goals. The lie when it comes to your dreams. The lie that you've accepted as truth. And I want you to think about some of those things. And I'm talking about some lies that you've been telling yourselves that have been holding you back. These are 3 lies. Hey, Red Eye, how's it going for show? I'm good. I'm talking about 3 lies that we've been telling ourselves that have really been holding you back from reaching your next level. I need you to hear about my friend. Glad you're here. I want you to hear this today. See, we've been, I think it's the greatest enemy to your goals is you, Brooks. I need you to hear that today. I think when it comes to your dreams, the only person who can hold you back is you. And when it comes to those dreams, maybe you've been looking outside of yourself. When it comes to your goals, you're saying, I'm not here because of them. I'm not here because I haven't had this handout. I'm not here because I don't have this much money. And understand that is a powerful lie that you've been telling yourself. See, I'm going to give you the first letter of our framework here is the L. L is our framework. L. The lie is what we're talking about here. The L-I-E. I is our framework. And the first lie you've been told is luck. You've been told that the only reason that they're successful is because they're lucky. I need you to hear that. Luck is a lie. I need you to let this sink in. Luck is a lie. Luck is a lie. Luck is a lie. See, they didn't get lucky. They did the work. They didn't get lucky. They didn't get a handout. And sometimes those do happen, but today I'm talking about you can build your own luck. Luck is a lie. See, we didn't see I think the hardest thing is when we go to these social media sites, we don't see the work that people put in. We just see the result. Right? Isn't that true? We don't see the hard times that they kept pushing and going were tough. We just see the result. But I want this to be your reminder today that luck isn't real, but the work is. And if you start to appreciate life in that fact, realize that I'm going to have to do the work, even when times I keep showing up, but it's my belief is the thing that moves the needle forward. That's where we become unstoppable. I need you to hear today, because that's a choice that you get to make today. Live viewer comments. Pop up on StreamYard. For example, click on the comment and show it on screen. Oh, awesome. I can show it. I need you to hear that today. I need you to hear that. That's the choice you get to make. You can step forward into your destiny, realizing that luck doesn't have to be inevitable. Luck can be just a result of me doing the work. Luck can be the result of me continuing to show up. But most importantly, luck can be the simple thing that I get because I believe. Alexa, pause. I need you to hear that today. That luck is a result of being continually showing up. Luck is a result of believing in you. Luck is a result of doing the work. I think many of us are leaving to luck, leaving our dreams to luck, leaving our dreams to hope. But wouldn't it be awesome to change that? To change the directory of our lives by realizing that I don't have to be lucky to be successful. I don't have to be lucky to believe in myself. I don't have to be lucky to get the result. Isn't that a powerful feeling that you can have? That imagine being able to give that feeling that I don't have to be lucky to be successful, but I can be lucky because I decided to do the work. And I think it's when we make that decision that things start to change. But the biggest question I need to ask yourself is, are you willing to Are you willing to do the work? To just keep hoping, keep dreaming, keep wishing, but not realizing that the only thing holding you back between your goals and your dreams is you. And are you going to continue to make that same choice each and every day? Today, that it's not possible for me. To be the reminder for you today. I need that you're enough, that you matter, but most importantly, that the world is better with you in it, just as you are. I need you to hear that again. You matter, you're enough, and the world is better with you, just as you are. Now, how can I have that confidence? Realizing that luck isn't just a one-off thing, but luck is a result that I get by doing the work. Isn't that a powerful mindset shift? That you can build your own luck. I hope that it excites you. Maybe you're like, Sam, I want to be that lucky person. I want to be that lucky person in my destiny. I want to be that person that gets that end result that they actually want. But I need you to understand that luck is comes to this year so far. Have you found yourself feeling unlucky? Have you found like you feel like everything's happening for everyone else around you? But I need you to, everybody's trying that luckiness. Luck is built by doing the work. And I hope that excites you because your goals don't have to realize on luck. Your goals don't have to be hoped for. They don't have to be wished for. They don't have to be dreamed for. Your dream result is up to you. Deciding to take that power back. Most importantly, believing again. That power that you can believe in you and change your destiny. I hope that excites you because it excites me because I realize that the only person that can hold you back is you. And that's a scary moment, right? Isn't that a scary moment when you realize that the only person that can hold me back is me? Because I found myself for the longest moment pointing the finger, saying, I'm not there because of this or that or them. When I realized that the only person that I was allowing to hold me back was my own mindset, my own beliefs about what for me, that was what was holding me back from pushing to that next level, from become the best version of yourself, you realize that thing that can hold you back is you. It kind of gets scary, right? Because you realize of how many opportunities did I just let slip away because I didn't believe in me? How many opportunities did you skip by and not even give yourself a chance to? I want you to understand that this doesn't have to be the end. This can be the beginning of something new. And I think I heard something so powerful today about change that we think 30 days. But I want you to understand that the real change starts with making a decision. I need to really let this sink in, that real change, simply starts with making a decision. And I hope that excites you, because that the change that you seek can be start now. I think many of us look like, we set that goal. I want you to reflect on this goal. Maybe you say a year, I'm going to start that fitness routine. I'm going to live a healthier lifestyle. I'm going to make better choices for myself. But I need you to understand this. The change that you seek, this is right. It starts with making that decision to change. That's how simple it can be. Are you ready to decide to change? And when you make that decision that I'm going to change the direction of my life by taking actions that matter, that's when things start to change. They didn't change when you were hoping, wishing, dreaming. Hey, Google 5000. WC chat for friend Google 5000. Good seeing you, man. I haven't been forever. Good seeing you, man. Wow. Google 5000. What's up, my friend? Good seeing you again. But yes. Oh, thank you, man. You're so motivational. I appreciate the support. But yes, change starts. I'm doing good, friend. No complaints. Just hanging out here, sitting. To be honest with you, it's been a while. I had a little. Hey, Bella, how's it going? To the finger heart. Thank you, W in the chat for friend Bella. Send that finger heart. Thank you so much. I want to pin my friend, showing some love. Thank you so much, Bella. Thank you, so awesome. But yes, I want you to hear that you don't have to wait to change. It comes from making that choice. That courageous choice that I will no longer less than what I deserve. I will believe in myself again. Wouldn't that be powerful if you just made that choice today? Because I had to make a choice today. It was awesome. Alex Ramosi put this awesome event on. And he made something. He made some awesome, amazing advice today. There's so many business owners trying to do so many things. And he said, what happens is, in the world, that we're always trying to compare ourselves to others, that we're always trying to fight to keep up with others, that our greatest competition is ourselves. I want you to hear that today. It really spoke to me. Your greatest competition is it's the decisions you make and the actions you take. And many of us do so many actions that are unnecessary. It was awesome hearing these conversations he was having with business owners, because I'm like, man, I wanted to branch out and do this and this and this. And he was saying you're doing things that you're not good at any of them. I need you to hear that again. Because maybe you find yourself in that. I found myself in that phase. I was doing so many things that I wasn't good at any one thing. And that hit me. Girly girl, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I was doing so many things that I wasn't good at that one thing. You need to be successful at, but you really only need to be good at one thing. That one thing could change the trajectory of your life. I need you to hear that today. That you don't need to be good at 100 things. You need to be good at one thing. And making that one decision that I will be the best version of myself can change the trajectory of your life. What if you made that decision? Hey, thank you so much for the follow. You're a follower. Hey, thank you so much. What if you made that decision? Hey, you know what? I'm going to decide to be the best of who I am and bring the best of who I am to every single thing in my life. What if you made that decision today? Then I no longer play small, but I will play bigger, believing in myself. I'm her. Welcome to life. I will no longer let fear, doubt, and unbelief hold me back, but I will step forward into my future, realize that I am the author of my life. What if you made that decision? I want you to leave this life thinking bigger, realizing that you deserve bigger. Thinking bigger, realizing that you can do more. Thinking bigger, hear that everything changes if you decide to change. That's the power that you have today. Did you hear that today? That you have the power to change your life. You have the power to make this the year where things change. Thank you for sharing the live. Why to you, Bakerman? Thank you so much. Everything in the chat, my friend, coming in here, sharing the live. Thank you so much. I appreciate you, friend. Thank you so much. Got to give you that follow. Thank you. I got to give you a follow. Thank you for that, for sharing the live. I appreciate you, friend. Thank you so much. I want you to hear that today. It's time to believe again. But most importantly, to believe in you again. That's what I need you to hear. It's time to believe in you again. You again. It's time to believe in you again. Isn't that a powerful thing? And why is that hard? Maybe you question your worth, you question your power, you question if you matter. But today I need this to be your reminder that it's time. It's your time. Your time to shine. Isn't that a powerful thing? It's your time to shine. Wow. Let that sink in. It's your time. It's your time. I need you to hear this today. It's your time. Your time to keep pushing forward. Your time to believe in you again. Your time to understand that this is the beginning of something beautiful. And that something beautiful starts with you. Isn't that awesome? No problem, man. I appreciate you, friend. Thank you so much. Thank you for sharing the live. I appreciate it. You didn't have to. K-Spam, welcome on live. Glad you're here. Thank you for sharing the live, K-Spam. I appreciate you. 15K likes. Let's go, team. Appreciate you so much, Anna. Anna Lee. Mama Mia. Papa Pia. Tapping that screen. But let's get back to what truly matters. And I need you to understand that you matter. I want you to hear that today. You matter. If you haven't heard it, you matter and the world is better with you. So it's time to make that decision to change. Change and bring change. Decide to be more, do more, bring more. But most importantly, change knowing that this is the beginning of something beautiful. And that since this is the beginning of beautiful, sources, add a source. Can I add a source here? Are you telling me that I can add stuff to this? Live info. Share your live. Share it. Oh snap. Oh snap. We can share the live, dog. Okay, good. GG. What does that do? GG. But yes. I appreciate you, friends, coming on in here, tapping that screen. Let's get into our next thing. Next slide. So we talked about, luck, building our own luck. I think that was a powerful thing there, because maybe you find yourself, people telling you, the only way you're going to be successful is if you're lucky. And today we're talking about building our own luck. And how do we build our own luck? We do the work. I hope that excites you today. That by doing the work, you're building your luck. By doing the work, you're setting yourself up to be successful. You leave the hope, the wish, the dream out of things, and you get the result. And I hope that excited you like it was for me, because I realized that I can build my own luck by showing up and get hard. I can build my own luck by believing in me. I can build my own luck by raising my standard. I can build my own luck by starting again, by sticking with it, by believing. And when you realize that moment is when things change, when you start to hold on to the dream again, it's powerful. You're powerful. But most importantly, you're enough. Maybe you heard this. Somebody told you your dream was impossible. I need you to hear this today. Maybe somebody told you the thing you were looking to achieve, your goal, your wish, your dream, your hope wasn't possible. But today, I want this to be your reminder that your dream isn't impossible. Most importantly, your dream was made in life. See, Thomas Edison, which I think is one of my greatest examples when it comes to something in creation, because imagine this. He created a light bulb. I mean, a light bulb in the time where when people wanted light, they had a torch. I need you to hear this. The first light bulb, it didn't work. Second time he created the light bulb, it didn't work. Third time he tried to create the light bulb, it didn't work. Fourth time he created the light bulb, tried it, made it, didn't work, failed. I need you to start listening to this, because I believe many of you are giving up too soon before your dream can become a reality. I need you to hear this today. Really let this sink in. See, Thomas Edison failed 10,000 times to create the light bulb. I need you to hear this today. Maybe you failed twice. Thomas Edison failed 10,000 times to create the light bulb, and you failed one time and you gave up. And I hope that stings. Because if you heard this, I need you to understand this. It's time to try again. If you've given up and you tried twice, it's time to try again. See, one of my favorite quotes by Mark Cuban, he said, you only have to be right one time to change your life. You know that? You don't have to be right one time. One time change the history of right. One time we got the light bulb. I need you to understand this. I think you think you have to be right 10,000 times. He had to be wrong 10,000 times before it was right. I need you to understand this today. That's all you need to be. You need to be right one time and everything changes for you. So if I can encourage you to do anything, it's to stay in the game. It's time to stay in the game. It's time to believe it. It's time to keep pushing. It's time to keep showing up. But most importantly, it's time to say yes. 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 To your is where the change lies. That's where the change lies. That's where the change lies. The change lies when you continue to show up. The change lies when you decide to believe again. The change lies in you saying this, it will be the year that things change because I'm deciding to change. I need you to hear that. Let that sink in. Let that really sink in. And remember that this is the beginning of something beautiful. But most importantly, remember that it's not impossible. But most importantly, that it's possible. That your dreams are possible. And luck can be something you build. Now we're going to go to E. I want you to hear this today. Because many of us have failed, fallen on hard times, lost faith in the process, and somebody told you that this is the end. It's over. It can't get any better. It's the end for us, and for your dreams, and for those things you're looking to achieve. But I need you to tell you that this is just the beginning. See, you failed once and somebody told you that this was over. It's it. That was it. You failed once and somebody told you that this was the end. But I need you to tell you that that failure was the beginning. It was the beginning of your journey. It was the beginning of you know what truly matters. See, I believe that when, think about it. Everybody supports something when it's new. And when it fails, they give up. And I believe that Thomas Edison probably had, imagine all the people when he was like, I'm going to What? How am I inactivity? I want you to think about that. What do I got to do to create the activity? I want you to hear this day because, hey, it's new. M Junior 13, what's up? What's up? But yeah, man. Yeah, my background's new. I kind of like it. But yes, frame drop detected. Drop off camera effects is for smoother adjust. What? Detected. But I want you to hear this today. That we're giving up too soon. You're giving up too soon. I'm 10,000. You know, everybody wants to support you when something's new, when everything looks like you have it in line. But I need you to understand this. I believe that Thomas Edison probably had a field of friends around him. But when you realize he failed 10,000 times before he got it right the one time, imagine how many people told him that this was the end. They told him, imagine at 100 times he failed, they said, you know what? You tried it 100 times and you haven't got it to work. It's never going to happen. This is the end. I want you to think about your goals and your dreams. People have told you that this is the end for you. But today, I want this to be your reminder it's time to start again. But most importantly, it's time to believe. It's time to realize that this is the beginning. The end, this isn't the end. This is just the beginning. That first failure, you got to get to 10,000 of them. You have to fail 10,000 times, and everything will change. And I believe that this the year things change because you can change. But most importantly, you can give more, you can do more, and it can be simpler than you think. So I'm excited for each and every one of you because I hope this was your reminder today. Your reminder about you, your power, your worth, your strength. But most importantly, that you got this. Take care. Woo!